So what happens when reality sinks in for that narcissist? I'm going to tell you coming up in this video. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a narcissist negotiation expert. I'm a lawyer and an author. And on this channel and in these videos, I teach you how to powerfully negotiate with narcissists. If that's something that you want to do, feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. All right, so you have decided to move on from that narcissist, whether it's in a business relationship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship, whatever it is. I've had to do it in both a business situation and a family situation, by the way. My husband and I had to make a tough decision to move past a family member, and it was not an easy situation, by the way. But, sometimes certain narcissists are just so toxic and so relentless that you have to make decisions that even though you've tried certain things, you've tried many boundaries, you've tried all the things that you're supposed to do. And, so you have to go completely no contact. And that's not an easy thing to do, but we had to do it. So for those of you who are out there who are struggling with doing the same thing, I send you light. I send you courage, and I'm sending you prayers, because I know it's not an easy thing to do. And so, if you're in a negotiation setting and you're still struggling with that, you can get to the other side. That's the good news. I've helped many, many, many people through their negotiations, and there is another side. You do get to the other side, and there is a happy ending many, many times. And I've helped people through some of the most toxic, traumatic situations, and there always is another side. And one of the things I want you to remember is that narcissists are always the worst right before they're ready to give up. And the other thing I want you to remember is that narcissists are way more afraid of you than you are of them. They just are. They don't have a sense of self. So when reality starts to sink in for them, what's the first thing that they do? The first thing that they do is they start to really panic, frankly, because they don't want you to leave them. They actually don't. They attach themselves to you because you have so much value. That's another irony, by the way. They attach themselves to you because you have so much value. And so when you go to leave, they start to panic because there goes their supply out the door. So the first thing that they do is they go back to their arsenal of, what worked in the first place? Oh, well, I love bombed them in the beginning, so let me try that. So they'll start to love bomb you, whether it's a business relationship or whatever it was. They'll try that initially. Even if it's a family relationship, all of a sudden they'll start asking you about things. Sometimes, like in the family relationship that we had, they start love bombing in weird ways. They start doing strange things. They're a little awkward about it sometimes. It's like, okay, that's really weird. But anyway, they'll start to love bomb you. And then when that doesn't work, then they start to get a little bit more threatening. They'll start to heighten it a little bit more. Well, if you don't do this, then this is what's going to happen to you. Then it starts to get a little bit more sinister, a little bit more undertone. You'll start to feel like the heat rise a little bit. If you're thinking about this, you're going to start to see consequences. You better not be considering. They're going to not want to not be love bombing, but they're going to kind of start to sprinkle some stuff in. So you're going to start to see some of that. And then the next thing is, as the heat's starting to come on a little bit more, because they're starting to, that panic is starting to set in, like, okay, this isn't working. So, what's happening now? They're actually not, this isn't working yet. They're still considering leaving. They're still, my supply is walking out the door. So now what? Okay, well, now they're going to start to flood you. Now they're going to start to call you, show up, text you, talk to your friends, get their flying monkeys, talk to their friends. And they may actually start to, the smear campaign might start. This is where the birth of the smear campaign might start. They might start to say things about you that aren't true. And they may have been starting to do this for a while, ahead of time. They may have started the groundwork ahead of time because, they may have wanted to set up the playing field so that if this ever had come to pass, everybody knew that, of course, you're the bad one. They're going to start to get desperate. So they've always worried that this day might come that you got, you were on to them, that you were on to who they actually are. If you want to know more about that, definitely check out my video called When the Narcissist Knows You Know, because they were always kind of wondering what's going to happen when the narcissist knows that you know. All right. So the other thing that they may do is start looking for that new source of supply. Because they definitely want to find, they have to find a new host. They're leeches after all, so they're going to have to find that new host. And they're very much hoping that they can find a source of supply that they can make you jealous with. They want a source of supply that's going to be perceived to be better than you, so more prestigious, more money, prettier, better contacts, and if it's in business, whatever, they can hold up to be, a better source of supply that's going to be, perceived to be better. So they want to try to make you look bad before you can make them look bad. They're going to want to try to take you down before you can take them down. So, it's going to be a war, because once reality sinks in, then, you're going to become public enemy number one. Because once it really sinks in and they realize that all their little efforts of love bombing, flooding you, all of the things didn't work, then you're going to become public enemy number one. Because with narcissists, you're either for them or against them. And once they realize you're actually against them, that's it. You're done. Now it's going to become war. So you're going to need a plan. You're going to need a strategy. That's where my SLAY methodology comes in, which stands for strategy, leverage, anticipating, and focusing on you and your case and your position. So that's what SLAY actually stands for, slaying your negotiation. And so, you're going to learn the art of war right away. And if you know I'm right, give me an amen in the comments right away. So for sure, you are going to have to be ready, have a plan. And so start with grabbing my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet. It's 15 pages. It's an ebook. Lots of people have gotten it. Lots of people have won their entire negotiations just on that. Totally worth your time and attention. Just go to winmynegotiation.com and grab it. And also join my free private Facebook group. It's Narcissist Negotiators. It's a Facebook group. We'll drop links to all of this below. So make sure you do that. And don't try to do this alone, for sure. Narcissists try to isolate you. You don't have to be alone. There is support out there. Take advantage of it. We are here. We're glad you're here. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. I'm Rebecca Zung. Remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I will see you in the next video.